So I logged my battle power every day for the last 30 days, and here are the screenshots that you're seeing right now. What does this all mean though? We'll leave it to Jin, we'll break it down real quick on the parameters and whatnot and take a look. Okay, so this is a quick view of my work file that I've been using to track and log all the different stuff, including battle power, but also stuff like the potential nodes, max link levels, quest cleared, Dokkan Awakened units, and player rank. I just did player rank just to have my own log of it, since 4 times EXP is taking place over the 7th year anniversary. Now, this is just a quick view, and you can see the chart on the bottom here, but I do have a different view of this where it provides a full breakdown. So this is a combined chart with all the different parameters. So you'll see again the battle power, potential nodes, quest cleared, max level links, and also the Dokkan Awakened units. Now, from what you can tell here, there are influxes over the course of the 30 days, and the best way to explain it is either I found more pockets of time to grind that particular day, or there was new stuff released in the game during the 7th year anniversary, regardless of whether that's, easy A's, new free-to-play units, or what have you. So some of the spikes do correlate to events being released in the game, but again, this is just kind of an overview of the influx of movement in terms of like each of the metrics here. Now, moving on, this is my battle power log of the last 30 days, so this is kind of an easier way to look. I know the last chart had a lot of different data sets in there. So, speaking strictly of battle power, I did start off on February 6th with a battle power of 1,853,314. and 314. Again, you can kind of see the spikes throughout the course of the month, but the last day, which was March 7th, which was yesterday, I ended up with a battle power of 1,960,865. Now, in a 30-day change, that equates to an increase of 107,551 in battle power. That's a 5.8% increase over the course of 30 days. So it's a hefty little improvement, and it really does feel like I need to kind of go into like the exact calculations as to like how they make up the battle power based on like certain parameters, but I feel like the max level links is definitely one of the largest contributors in terms of the impact on battle power itself. Now, moving on, I did log this just because the 4 times the EXP is taking place in the 7th year anniversary. So the last couple of weeks, if I'm being perfectly honest, I kind of stayed away from the link leveling process and just focused a little bit more on rank, since I'm really trying to get to the max 999 rank whenever as soon as I can get there. So with that being said, I did start off at rank 960 on February 6th. I actually did improve rank by 17 over the course of 30 days, which is a 1.8% increase, and currently at rank 977. So that's definitely a very good improvement within 30 days, in my opinion. So again, I did focus a little bit more heavier on rank, taking advantage of the 4 times EXP. We had like the 5 total boosts for a couple days, so I did kind of use every single boost for like the quest mode 28 or whatever it was, 28.3 or whatever it was, I forget. But this is just kind of an overview, and I guess for those on the global side, this kind of gives you a good representation of like how much you can exploit ranking up during major celebrations, or especially the anniversary. Alright, so this is kind of a summary of everything put together. So again, the start date was February 6th, the end date being March 7th. So as you can see, the battle power again went from 1,853,314 to 1,960,865. That's a net change of 107,551 battle power increases, or 5.8% increase. Now, in terms of like the potential nodes, I started off at 167,954 and landed at 179,015. So that is a change of about 11,061. In terms of max link skills, started off at 1584, 1678, so 94, I guess, is the delta change there over 30 days. In terms of quests cleared, 2,876, ended with 2,915, so that's 39 increase there. It's a little bit ambiguous for me in terms of like what falls into that category, whether it's like new story events added in or whatnot, because I did see changes on very specific days, and I'll have to go back and check, based on the schedule itself for the 7th anniversary. But either way, moving on. Dokkan Awakened units started off at 726 and it ended at 747, so 21 units were Dokkan Awakened during that period. Again, my player rank went from 960 to 977, so that's an improvement of 17 in rank. So this is basically the summary view of all the material changes over the course of 30 days, at least from my side. Now, Nolar did provide his battle power log for the 30 days as well. I didn't get the other parameters, but I think this is, you know, good enough to be able to kind of show off you guys. So for this guy, you know, he's obviously on a different level here. He started off at 4,242,135 on February 6th. You can see the spikes again, like basically if he found pockets of time or new stuff was out, you know, that kind of impacts the battle power. But on March 7th, which was yesterday, he ended up with 4,330,212. That equates to a net increase of 88,077 in battle power, which also equates to a 2.1% increase. So again, these are just, you know, overviews of our own logs of, you know, activity over the course of 30 days. And I do have to kind of add another layer of input. You guys can probably kind of tell at this point what the schedule of uploads or whatnot, but I have been kind of having some, you know, personal, I wouldn't say issues, but things have come up, so I've been less active, especially on the YouTube side. But, you know, I did find pockets of time whenever I could, at least a grind in Dokkan. You know, there's still stuff I got to catch up on, but, you know, that kind of impacted that a little bit, probably compared to kind of a normal month, so to speak. But, you know, I always find stuff like this fascinating and interesting to be able to kind of do. I wouldn't call this a deep dive because this is kind of like surface level stuff here, but I do like to, you know, utilize the numbers a little bit and come up with my own analysis of what I found, and hopefully you guys, you know, find it the same, like enjoyable, and I wouldn't say educational, but it kind of gives you a different take on looking at the numbers, so to speak. So we'll go ahead and close out here, but hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you do prefer or enjoy these types of content, certainly let me know in the comments, and you know, maybe that's something, you know, I can kind of I wouldn't say reshift focus on, but, you know, something I could you know, focus on maybe down the road and kind of do this on a more regular basis. So, you know, again, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Hopefully you did, and if you did, make sure to like the video. If you're new, definitely join the channel by subscribing. Alright, with that being said, I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.